I'm Andy Myers at Weiss Research, and this is your morning market alert for Friday, June 3rd. It's the first Friday of the month, which means investors are focused on the government's May employment report. I'll be back after the opening bell with the details and all the market reaction. But Europe's sovereign debt crisis is also back in the spotlight this morning. Greece reportedly will agree to tougher austerity measures in exchange for another international bailout package. According to Reuters, the plan will also include faster privatization of national assets. The new bailout would supersede last year's €110 billion deal from the European Union and International Monetary Fund. Turning back to the U.S., we may see some movement in shares of Wal-Mart. The world's biggest retailer is holding its annual shareholders meeting in Bentonville, Arkansas today. The company is taking the opportunity to unveil a new test concept, Wal-Mart Express stores. They'll be about a tenth the size of regular Walmart and stock ready-to-go meals and other fresh food in addition to general merchandise and a pharmacy. Walmart is hoping the stores will help it turn around 8 straight quarters of negative same-store sales. The first 2 Wal-Mart Express stores will open in rural Arkansas towns next week. We also have news on 2 public offerings. Internet radio firm Pandora Media said it plans to offer nearly 14 million shares at an estimated price of $7 to $9 each. Based on the midpoint of that range, the IPO is likely to raise $109 million for the company. Meanwhile, Arch Coal will issue a secondary offering of 48 million common shares at $27 apiece. The company will use the roughly $1.3 billion from the offering to help pay for its $3.4 billion purchase of International Coal Group. Shares of Arch Coal are losing about 2% on the news. Another big decliner today is likely to be Newell Rubbermaid, down more than 6% in the pre-market. The company cut its profit outlook for the full year and said declining demand will cause it to fall short of expectations in the current quarter as well. Newell Rubbermaid makes consumer products including Sharpie pens, Calphalon cookware, and Aprica children's products. We're also keeping an eye on shares of Smithfield Foods. It's terminating plans to buy the remaining shares of Spain's Campofrio food group. Smithfield is backing out of the purchase because of Europe's ongoing economic problems and the recent decline in its own stock price. Smithfield remains Campofrio's largest shareholder with a stake of 37%. And finally, an update on the Gmail hacking story I told you about yesterday. Google had said it traced the attack back to China, but now the Chinese military is responding by accusing the United States of launching a global internet war to bring down Arab and other governments. China also urged tougher policing of the internet. As for the attack on Google, the FBI said that no official government email accounts have been compromised and that it's investigating the allegations. That's the latest from Weiss Research. I'll be back after the opening bell with the details of today's big government employment report and all the market reaction.